put up a recent post about does lifting weights make you slow for boxing? Can you elaborate on that for me?
Yeah, so that post was about basically the myth, or what people call a myth: do weights make you slow for boxing? And instead of just totally discounting it, you've got to admit that if you train like a bodybuilder, if you train like a power lifter all the time, then that will make you slow for boxing. So you've got to make sure that your strength training methods are working towards the purpose of the sport, and that's increasing the rate of force development. Because we know at Boxing Science, we've done our research where the rate of force development is a massive contributor to punching speed, punching strength. And we've also done our testing battery where we found that the higher that you can jump, will correlate with punch power. So the higher you can jump, the harder you can punch. So we need to make sure that our strength and conditioning methods work towards that purpose. That doesn't mean that you do loads of reps on chest press and do bicep curls and everything like that. So that's the reason why I put a post like that, because one, it gets attention. Two, it's a massive question that people want to know. And three, you've got to kind of dispel that, what is a myth, because if you do strength training in the right way, it's going to benefit performance. But if you do it in the wrong way, it can end up making you slow.
Yeah, it's all context, and all that is dependent upon the individual, like always. But for what we see is that, yes, there's certain times where you need to do some type of bodybuilding, hypertrophy type movements to, whether it be increase some lagging muscles that need to be brought up. Not so much for boxing. At some points, yes, they need that. But again, you do need absolute strength that can potentiate into explosive power.
Yeah.
All that stuff there is crucial. That's kind of the reason why I adopted the conjugate style of an approach with all of my fighters, primarily because we are working both sides of that force velocity curve throughout the time that we need to.